Welcome to Lesson 61, Part 1. We're looking at unit of time, pages 71 and 72. Right, so our content objective for 4th grade MD measurement data A1. I can show the measurements of a larger unit in terms of smaller units and record these in a table. Language objective, I can use vocabulary related to units of time to explain how to convert from larger to smaller units. Social objective, I can work with others to show how to convert from larger to smaller units. Okay, so these are the units of time we're mainly going to be looking at. Second, a small unit of time, 60 seconds, is equal to 1 minute, measured by the red hand on an analog clock. Minute, a measurement of time equal to 60 seconds, shown by the larger hand on an analog clock. Quarter hour, a measurement of time equal to 15 minutes, because there's 4 groups of 15. Quarter means 1/4. Half hour, a measurement of time equal to 30 minutes, because there's 2 groups of 30 minutes in 1 hour, so half would be 30. An hour, a measurement of time equal to 60 minutes, shown by the shorter hand on an analog clock. Day, a unit of time equal to 24 hours. 7 days make a week. Week, a unit of time consisting of 7 days. In the English calendar, we start with Sunday and we end with Saturday. Month, a unit of time that divides a year into 12 periods by the solar calendar. Year, a unit of time divided into 12 months, 52 weeks, or 365 days by the solar calendar. Leap year, which is coming up in 2020, a year with 1 additional day to keep the calendar in line with the seasons. Because really, we actually have 365 and about 1/4 of a day. So you add all those 1/4 of a days together every 4 years, and you get an extra day during leap year. Decade. Dec means 10. So this unit is made up of 10 years. So this right here, we have 10. Okay, century, cent, is 100. So a century cent means 100, so this unit is made up of 100 years. That should be an S, or 10 decades. Millennium, mil is 1,000. So a millennium, mil means 1,000. So this unit is made up of 1,000 years, 100 decades, or 10 centuries. Okay, again, to look, 1 minute is 60 seconds, 1 hour is 60 minutes, 1 day is 24 hours, 1 week is 7 days. Unless it's a school week, then it's just the 5 days. The other 2 days are called then the weekend. 1 month, about 4 weeks. Sometimes it's a little bit more. 1 year is 52 weeks. 1 year is 12 months. 1 year is 365 days. 1 leap year is 366 days. 1 decade is 10 years. 1 century is 100 years. 1 millennium, 1,000 years. Okay, so let's look at this chart here. We're going to be looking at 1 minute is 60 seconds and 1 hour is 60 minutes. So for 1 minute, we have 60 seconds. So our number pair is 1 and 60. 2 minutes, doubling that 60, I get 120. So for every 1 minute, there's 120 seconds. 3 groups of 60 is 180. So for every 3, oops, I put a 1 here, sorry, 2 here. Every 3 minutes, there's 180 seconds. 4 groups of 60 is 240. Every 4 minutes is 240 seconds. 5 groups of 60 is 300. So for every 5 minutes, there's 300 seconds. In every hour, there's 60 minutes. So for 1 hour, there's 60 minutes. 2 hours, there's 120 minutes. 3 hours, 180. There's that 180 like our school days. Part of the reason why 60 was chosen for the time is that it has so many ways of breaking down to different groups without fractions. 4 groups of 60 and 5 groups of 60. They're the same because of that group of 60 in each. Alright, now we're going to look at these. 4 students have a race to see who can run a half mile the fastest time. Their times are recorded in seconds. Convert each student's time into minutes and seconds. Franny ran 256 seconds. Well, 240 seconds is the same as 4 minutes. And 256 take away 250 leaves 16 seconds. 4 minutes, 16 seconds. Here, 198, well, that's close to 180, so that's 3 minutes. 198 take away 180 is 18 seconds. So you can write it with the words, the abbreviations for minutes and seconds. Here, that's too big for this one, so it looks like it's 3 minutes. Or we could use the colon for time. And then 234 take away 180 would be 54 seconds. 325, well, that would be 5 minutes. So 300 leaving 25 seconds. So those are 2 different ways of being able to write that time. All right, let's go ahead and go on to our 3-column notes.